Yo, what's up guys, it's Kobe here and I hope you are having a great day. Today we're diving into my recommended Warzone settings for this season. Now, I'm not the greatest Warzone player that you ever seen, but I'm a little bit decent. So I'm gonna walk you through every setting I personally use and why I use them. So whether you are trying to improve your aim, your movement, or just get smoother gameplay, these ones definitely for you. Before we jump in, like and subscribe if you wanna be part of the family, and check me out on Instagram and TikTok for more clips and updates. All links are in the description. So guys, here we are. Let's go through my settings. So let's open here. Let's start with controller. So aiming input device controller. Then button layout, I use default. Button layout, I use default. So I'm running the circle for slide and dive. In this case, I have the paddles in the back because I'm using a beautiful PS5 Edge. And I don't need to set up the R3 like a variable of other players are running the setting. So default here, you can leave it default. Horizontal and vertical sensitivity. Most of the pros are running something that is going between 40 to 140 to 160. I prefer to remain slightly lower value. So I'm running a 1.35. I'm running a 1.35. 135 horizontal, vertical, simplify control preset. We don't need off. I used to play L1 R1, but since I got this amazing edge, I don't need it to swipe because look, here there is a stop. Now if I'm pressing, see, it's going down until the end. But if I'm putting the stop with this level, see, are here to stop L2 R2. Look what it's happening. It stops here, as you can see. So there is more advantage for me playing L2 R2, also because all the OGs are running these settings. One of them is me. So controller vibration off, we don't need. Trigger effect, you don't need. Dead zone inputs. These one are my personal dead zone inputs. You have to find yours. How you can set up the dead zones. You stick to 0 and you see that your aiming is starting to move alone. Okay, when it's starting to move alone, you start to increase the value. 1, if it slightly move, you increase to 2. Me, I'm fine with 4. I like a little bit of drift. I used to run a scuff. I used to play with 1 on 2, but since my scuff got broke because of a drift problem on the right stick, I decided to pass to the edge. I decided to change to the edge. Left stick max 60. This one is something that is giving you more aim assist. It's a legend, we don't know. But since the pros are running all these settings, I prefer to run this value, and I think that is working, guys. I don't know, but for me it's fine. So right stick instead, we're gonna go for 4 again. 99, leave it for the stick max. Left trigger 1-1, easy. Then aiming, sensitivity multiplier 0.8 for me. Most of the pros, they are between 0.8 and 1. Up to you guys. For me, 0.8 is fine, but if you want to run
0.95, 0.90, 0. I don't know, 60. It's up to you. You have to find yours. How do you find? I will prepare also a video for I will prepare also a video where I will share my code routine outside of a little bit of back of the scenes. So sensitivity multiplier done, standard looking version, it's looking version standard, you don't need to change. Aiming advanced settings, I prefer to run instant here. So since I'm so as soon I'm going in aim, so as soon I'm aiming, the sensitivity for the aiming, the aim sensitivity is gonna instantly change to 0.8, not gradually, like the default setting. So instant, for me, this one, it's up to your preferences. Try out, test it, and find the deal. Third person assist, of course. Aim response curve type dynamic is the one that is run among all the pros. I tried also linear. Standard, if you want to feel like the OG vibes. Linear, it's not bad. I used to run for a little bit, but now I change it to dynamic again. Since I started with dynamic, then I change it to linear, and then I come back to dynamic for the moment. Let's see in future, maybe I can change. For now, it's dynamic. Aim response curve slope scale, put this one on 1. Constant sensitivity zoom, I don't need it. Target aim assist, of course, on. ADS aim assist, of course, on. Motion sensor behavior, you don't need. Motion sensor advanced settings, I think that I changed this one, the FOV sensitivity scaling. The motion sensor sensitivity is scaled down proportionally to the ADS zoom level. Then for the movement, tactical sprint assist, please put it on. You don't need off, you don't need on. Okay? Up to you then. But tactical sprint assist, it's what we are running. That's our secret. Then off, mantle assist off, crouch assist off, corner slice off. I don't like all of that. I don't like. I want to be the owner of my movements. As well, corner slice, yeah, it's gonna be useful. Rainbow Six style, you know. But for me, I don't need on. Warzone. So slide dive behavior. There are a lot of debates here. As you can see, I'm running hybrid because I was playing Warzone, but usually I'm running slide only. That's my preference. But then it's up if I'm playing Resurgence or Warzone. It depends. Then automatic airborne mantle. This one I like. Is the only option that I left on. I like that the character automatically goes inside the houses and is mantling and is climbing the obstacles. Sprint restore, please put on. Slide maintain sprint, please put on. Okay, these two on. It's giving you the possibility to be more smooth in the movements. Parachute auto behavior, please off. You have to decide when cut off the parachute. Otherwise, the automatic behavior, yes, it's useful, but it's gonna open the parachute, in my opinion, too much high. Then mantle cancels reload, please on. Okay. Then movement advanced settings. This one I didn't change mostly nothing, I think, but I don't remember. Maybe this one. Single tap to tactical sprint while sprinting. I'm tapping and I'm tactical sprint. Vehicle advanced settings. I didn't change nothing. Then combat. Alt. Aim downside behavior. Alt. So the most important is Prioritize finishing move. Apply all. Armor plate behavior, apply all, please. Because when you are plating up, if you have apply all, you press one time triangle and it's gonna apply all the plates until you will be fully plated. So you don't need to press every time triangle to apply the plates. And it's gonna give you the possibility to do defensive maneuvers. Okay? Gonna give you the possibility to evade more quickly and have a different approach in the fight. All at once, C4, yeah, this one I don't care. Hold press, combat advanced settings. Combat advanced settings. This one, you can turn off. The sprinting interrupts the reload sequence. Okay? Because otherwise it's gonna be a problem. Every time that you're trying to sprint, since you're running the tactical sprint, the tactical automatic sprint, since you're running the tactical automatic sprint, every time that you're sprinting, your reload will be cancelled. So it's gonna be disgusting. The gameplay is gonna be disgusting. Scoreboard, it's okay. This one we don't need. Okay. Then graphics. For I am a PC player. I am a PC player. This PC has been overclocked. And this PC has been overclocked. And I'm running these settings. My graphic settings are full screen exclusive. Then VG258QM is an Asus monitor, 280 Hz. As you can see, I have also this one that is going to be a 2K, but I'm using mostly for the streaming. So put your main monitor here. Your main GPU, I have the AMD Radeon TM graphics, but this one is related to the CPU, so it's something that you don't need. So run your main GPU. I have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060. Screen refresh rate, the maximum that you have here. Mine is 280. Display resolution, the maximum that you have here. My monitor is full HD. The main, so 1920 1080. Automatic. Display gamma, leave it like this. This one, leave it like this. NVIDIA Reflex, low latency. If you have... So this one is gonna only, in my opinion, overcharge the work for your GPU. So leave it as it is. Leave it on. That's it. On plus boost, do your researching online. I've done mine. I don't think that there is too much difference with on plus boost. It depends. Echo mode preset custom, off, VSync you don't need, custom frame rate unlimited. So what you have to do, you put custom, first of all, then you set everything to the maximum, and then you put unlimited again. Then reduce menu render resolution, native, off, focus mode, off, high dynamic range, please put it off. Quality, minimum. You don't need all these amazing ambience. You don't need all these amazing shadows, all this amazing water that is like a mirror where you can see yourself. No, if you play competitive, all has to be minimum, okay? Render resolution 100. This one is NVIDIA DLSS, the upscaling sharpening is the thing that for me is the thing that for me it works best. Otherwise, you can try the Fidelity CAS. I saw a lot of pros running with the Fidelity CAS, but in my opinion, the NVIDIA DLSS, for now, is what is working better. It's an imaging sharpening from NVIDIA, and the DLSS is using the AI. So, for the frame generation, you need this off. AMD FSR 3 frame generation off. VRAM scale target, don't put to the maximum, but put slightly less. So 8 is fine. Variable rate shading, this one is on. So, texture resolution, very low, low, off, low, very low, off, low, minimal, low, very low, off. See? All the minimal settings, off, low. You don't need if you want FPS, you don't need. Then up to your graphic card. If you have a 4090, if you have a 5070, if you've been enough lucky to buy a 5090, you can check with someone professional. Okay? With somebody that is a professional of the sector, which will be the best settings for your graphic cards. For mine, so if you're running a 4060, with an AMD Ryzen 7 7800 X3D, those are the best settings that you can have on the quality. For the view, motion reduction preset off, field of view up to you, is going from between the pros, through the pros, is going from 110 to 120. Me, I like 120. I want to be everything wide in front of me. ADS field of view affected, weapon field of view wide, ADS field of view affected, weapon field of view wide, third person field of view 90, vehicle field of view default, remove all the blurs. You don't need the camera movements. As I told you before, we don't need all these FX. Third person off, third person ADS transition off, inverted flashbang up to you. Me, I like the classical way, so I don't need to invert. Even though I was playing with on. This one try and let me know in the comment. Audio. Master game volume 100. Gameplay music volume 0. Dialogue volume 30. That's up to your headset. Me, I'm running an HyperX, so I think that this one is the best value for me. FX volume 100. Cinematic music volume, you don't need music, so remove. The full system device, this one leave it as it is. So audio mix, there are different debates also here. Somebody likes headphones, somebody likes Treyarch mix, somebody likes home theater. Me with Sucker Punch, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Then you try, up to you. It depends from your headset. Mono audio we don't need, off. The frequency, those frequencies I was using, then I decided to not set it up again. Easy. Then reduce tint to sound off. It marker preset default. Then you can go with the classical or none. Up to you. Me, I like the default. Voice chat 38. Voice chat like this. Microphone level. It's up to you. And let's go to the interface also very quickly. This one don't change nothing. Here don't change nothing. So for the gameplay, here don't change nothing except for the telemetry. I put the essentials. As you can see on the top left, I have the FPS, the GPU, and the clock. That's it. Up to you. Readability. You can go to color customization, change the enemy color. This one, it's something that is undervalued. If you change the color, it's gonna be better for you. Put a light color. Mine, it's purple, but it could be green, light blue, this light blue, but don't leave it red. Trust me, don't leave it red. It's better. You can see the enemies properly. Red is not suggested. Color filter, filter 2, apply both. Work color intensity 100, work color interface color intensity 100. It's gonna give you a brighter gameplay, and you're gonna see better in the dark corners. Gameplay HUD, UHD bounce, leave it as it is. Don't put like this because you don't need. first of all. Second, it's something that is related to the aim assist. So leave it as it is. Minimap shape square and running square. Minimap rotation, I like when the map is rotating, so I left it on. Radar off. Compass type horizontal, out the center off. This one is all normal. Outside of the crosshair. These one are all normal. Crosshair I personally prefer the center dot. It's gonna be the dot scale is gonna be default. Crosshair opacity is gonna be 100. Change the crosshair color. That's my personal suggestion. It's gonna be more useful for you. Don't leave it white, but choose a bright color. As for the enemy, hit mark revision. This one on. This one as it is. All like this. And for the settings, that's it.
That's a wrap on my Warzone settings for Season 3, amigos. If this helped you out, hit the like button. Comment locked in so I know that you are locked and loaded. And subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, all of this is going live on Twitch. We stream every week from Thursday to Sunday. Just follow me on Instagram to receive more updates. Stay frosty, gang. Peace!